See what today is? Habari Gani Riches. This is your girl Renee. I'm trying to come on here early. I actually been sitting here for about 20 minutes trying to see what we're going to talk about today. It is 4:48 in the morning. I had to come on here early because a lot of people know I like to get up early in the morning. And it is August the 26th. I think it's the last Monday. It's the last Monday of the month. And if I'm not mistaken, is next Monday a holiday? Can I get a holiday? Yeah. Okay. We got a 3-day weekend. How y'all doing? Oh, I have had a lot going on this weekend. You'll catch it. You'll catch it. Yeah. I've had a lot going on this weekend. And first I want to say, wait a minute, what's this temperature? Because these mornings in the 50s, I don't know where y'all at. Okay, finally, it's 66 this morning. But we have an air quality alert. So all those who have asthma, y'all take your medicine, be proactive. Because in my area, it is code orange. Already they got it published. Code orange. And that means the air pollution concentrations within the region may become very unhealthy for sensitive groups. Sensitive groups such as children, people who suffer with asthma, heart disease, or other lung diseases, and the elderly. The effects of the air pollution may be minimized by avoiding strenuous activity and exercise outdoors. So, our air quality is not good already, but I'm so glad it is not in the 50s. You know, I have lived a long time. Yes, I have. And I have never known it to be in the 50s in August. No, no lie. Never known it to be in the 50s in the morning in August of all months. But, ooh, these past few days, I saw it one morning was 55 degrees when I got up. So yeah, we got a new little project going on with the hair. Been getting it together. So you won't know unless you watch my lives until everything is finished. What's been going on. And first, I want to start, I think, close to my area. In Virginia, there's been a young mom. She like has an 11-month-old child missing. Now I caught this story on the end. Actually, I caught it when somebody was arrested. But I went back to try to catch up and see what was going on. And from what I can understand, she went missing at the beginning of August. And she's actually married. And, oh, that's on my nose. It actually took her husband a questionable amount of days before he reported her missing. So, of course, a lot of people was looking at him. She has an 11-month-old child. Like, I don't know if these are the exact dates, but let's say she went missing. I don't know, was it the end of August or the first? I mean, was it the end of July or the first of October? But it was almost close to a week or maybe a week and a half before he reported her missing. I think he forgot that she had a job, and that's what made him go ahead and report her missing. Because otherwise, he probably would not have. But yeah, it was quite a few days before he reported her missing to the authorities, because he gonna try to say she was on vacation with her family. That's what he gonna try to say. But this is the story right here of Narish Bhatt. Oh, let me cut my phone off before something come through. And she went missing. She's also a nurse. The Prince William County prosecutor said in court on Friday, you thought it wasn't? You thought it wasn't. The husband of the Manassas woman sold his Tesla, packed his suitcase, and talked to others about selling his home after his wife's disappearance, leading authorities to believe he was attempting to flee as police zero in on the case. So you just thought you was going to do away with this woman and then talk to all her friends about leaving town, when this woman's job looking for her, people in the neighborhood looking for her, everybody's looking for her but you. Everybody looking for her but you. Outlining new details of evidence authorities gathered before charging Narish Bhatt, 37, with the concealment of a body in connection with his wife's disappearance. Prince William County Prosecutor Sarai Sami said investigators found blood splatter in the family home, but she said they had not yet connected it to the missing woman, nor have they recovered the body. Yep, July 30th. Yep, I knew. I didn't know if it was the 1st of August or it was the end of July. But on July 30th, that was the last day her family reported ever hearing anything from her. Now, the husband done went out and he done purchased some knives. Like, he doing all the amateur stuff. He done went and purchased knives. At some point, he also went to Loudoun County, which that's another county in Virginia, and went to a Walmart and got the Lysol and Febreze. So you see why cameras is so important nowadays. They can track you from your front door to everywhere you going or you done been. First, they're gonna use your phone. So your phone is gonna ping first, okay? In case y'all didn't know it, your phone is gonna ping you at all these different satellites. So they're gonna use your phone first, okay? When they get your location on your phone, then they're gonna go to the store or wherever you was at and get that surveillance footage, okay? So you all up in a whole nother county. We know it's Walmarts on every corner in Virginia. It's Walmarts in every corner in Virginia. You done went to a whole different other county and bought some Lysol and Febreze. Narish, who did not enter a plea, is still being held without bond in the case, which captured the region's attention. Yes, everybody want to know what happened to this nurse. She worked at UVA Health Prince William Medical Center, She has a 1-year-old daughter. Her daughter just turned 1. What we heard was worse than what we could have imagined, Worth told reporters after the hearing. I don't think we were quite prepared for the image of that painted, wait a minute, of what likely occurred in that master bedroom. See, they went in there. I'm gonna tell you what they did. Your house looked nice. We done seen it on the news 50,000 times, right? It looked pristine, okay? But see, what they did was they cut off all the lights in that house and they came up in there with that special light that see all types of blood and fluids and things like that. And what they saw horrified them. That's why they came and picked you up, okay, Narish. That's why they came to pick you up. Narish Bhatt's only words in court on Friday was that he was not fluent in English. A court-appointed interpreter was then provided to translate for the Nepal native. Now you over here living in Virginia, but baby boy, you over here living in Virginia. Your wife's a nurse. You know how to speak English. Don't even try it now. We done seen you on the news. We done seen you on the news. Damn, they getting this case underway. Virginia said we got time. Virginia said ain't no backlog. Okay, he done already went to court. I don't know if this is the court where you get to decide if you want a lawyer or not. I don't know about the legal stuff, but he already up in the courthouse. As Sammy, the prosecutor in the case, launched into her argument before the court, she suggested more charges be forthcoming against Narish. Okay, so you just up in here now for tampering with a body, but we're gonna leave this open. Okay, we're gonna leave this open because more charges are gonna come. Okay, in case you didn't understand the article, this is what she's saying right here. First, Sammy pointed out a number of inconsistent statements from the husband about the whereabouts about his wife. Mamta Bhatt has been missing since July the 31st, after she did not call her mother in Nepal, as she would do every morning and every evening. Let me tell you something. What people do on a day-to-day basis will let you know exactly what's going on with them. I know another lady that used to talk to her sister every morning before work. If she did not get that call, then you know something's going on. Same thing in this case right here. This lady used to talk to her mother every morning and every evening. Okay, so the next day, August the 1st, her co-worker said, we ain't seen Matama. Okay, they said, we ain't seen her. The Manassas Park police officer went to the Bhatt's home the next day to do a welfare check, but left after her husband declined to report her missing. He went on and said that she was on a family trip. That's what he told him. I heard that on the news. He said he wasn't worried about where she was at because she was supposedly on a family trip. He eventually reported his wife missing on August the 5th. Now, the last time anybody heard anything from her was July the 31st. So 7 days. Now, you know, when they be telling us if it's an adult, you can't report them missing for the first 3 days or something like that. Y'all know we be already up there at the police department, such and such missing. It could be 1 day or 2 days. We already up there. And a lot of times they would tell you, you know, because it's an adult, sometimes people choose to walk away from different things. We can't start the case until day number 3. This man ain't even report his own wife missing. So was the baby missing too? Now I'm thinking, I guess the baby wasn't missing because they're not mentioning the baby. Yep, Narish originally told investigators that his wife was visiting friends in Texas and New York. Just think about it. This is a man she slept with every day, y'all. This is a man she slept with every day. But the prosecutor noted that Mamta constantly posted on social media. She was a TikToker, an avid TikToker. See, that's another habit. That's another habit. Y'all see me come up here every day. Y'all should be wondering if y'all don't see me for a few days. Now, I was working on my head this weekend, but what happened last week? Last week was rough. I think it was because of all this weather changing and stuff. Some days I got up late, but she was an average TikTok poster. And more importantly, she wouldn't have left her daughter, who had just turned 1. The prosecutor added, I think it's important to note that she has no family in the States. No family. When police searched the family home on Wednesday, the house was in disarray and suitcases were packed with blood-splattered evidence in the master bedroom and the bathroom. And Sammy said, she said investigators had not yet accounted for the 2 of 3 knives Naresh Bhatt purchased, and authorities believe he might try to run. So this defendant posed as a flight risk. They got all the community out here looking for her. All the community out here. Naresh Bhatt's disappearance. Wait a minute. Naresh Bhatt's next appearance is scheduled for Monday, so he's going to be in court today. He was unemployed at the time of his wife's disappearance, according to prosecutors. So why was he unemployed at the time of disappearance? Did he recently quit? According to Mamta Bhatt's friend, Sarita Nupane, the couple had an arranged marriage in 2020, and Mamta Bhatt immigrated to the United States a year later. Fairfax County Police confirmed on Friday that Naresh Bhatt was once hired as a police recruit in 2020. He was dismissed after 22 days at the Fairfax County Criminal Justice Academy. Wow. Why they got rid of him? In October of 2020, he transitioned to a police recruit, but was unsuccessful in fulfilling the requirements of his role and was subsequently dismissed from the department in November. The Bhatt's couple daughter had been placed in the care of the County Department of Social Services. Yeah, because she don't have any family here. I wonder, does he have family here? Following Friday's hearing, Worth, the missing mother's friend and co-worker, told reporters that Mamta Bhatt's mother had recently been granted an emergency visa to travel from Nepal to the United States. Okay, so her grandmother's gonna be here soon to get the 1-year-old. So yeah, that's what's going on around here in my area. This man think that arranged marriage, just 4 years ago, and now we looking at this right here. This man, why would y'all arrange a marriage with somebody that don't have no stable income? We're gonna have to talk about this, Napoleons. You're supposed to make sure that the man is stable before y'all arrange marriages. But maybe she just wanted her citizenship so she can come over here and get educated. I'm not sure. So yeah, this is tragic. This is tragic right here. I saw it on the news when they came to the man's house to lock him up. He's been speaking fine to the news reporters. Okay. Every little news clip we see and they ask him 1 or 2 questions, he speaks very fine. He don't have no problem answering their questions. But it looked like he think about what he say before he gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to be careful about what he says. But that's crazy that his wife was missing a whole 7 days before he decided to say anything. That's just crazy. Now, this story I just found out. Switch gears. And before we get into it, I just want to say that Scarface is owed a lot of recognition. And let me tell you, these people, some of these people on YouTube is acting crazy. Okay. This just came out yesterday. Scarface is in ICU. He posted a picture of himself in ICU. I think it's something about his heart. It's like cardiac ICU. But this man right here, when that 19 came out, you know what I'm talking about, in 2020, when the panoramic came out, this was the only black man I seen on TV that was showing you step by step, day by day, what he was dealing with when the 19 came out. He caught the 19. And you know, we didn't know nothing about what this 19 was all about. All we knew was people was dropping. People was dropping left and right. But he came on YouTube and he did videos day after day after day of what he was going through with the 19. And just like with anything else, everybody's body is not the same. You might get to 19 and you just have a cough and you can keep on working. That's how come a lot of people got sick. Some people didn't even know they were sick with the 19 and they was going around like normal. But some people, when that 19 hit your body, it's just a total different thing. Scarface ended up having to have his whole body shut down, his kidney shut down. He ended up getting a kidney transplant from his son. He went through so much with that COVID-19. And so that's why I say he deserves to really be honored, because it was a lot of people who was just getting sick, who was just shutting their doors and won't let nobody know what it was like, what they was going through. But he was very public about all of his symptoms, everything that he was going through with the 19. Well, it came out yesterday that he is in a Houston hospital. It says on Saturday, the former Ghetto Boys legend shared a post on Instagram in which you can see he's lying in the hospital bed with a number of tubes and wires attached to his body. He did not offer details about his condition, only sharing the caption, "Ouch," 3 prayer hand emojis, and grateful. However, gauging from the badge on the medical professional tending to the face on the photo, okay, so they can tell he's in ICU. The post prompted comments from supporters all over the world. In 2021, born Brad Jordan was hospitalized following a kidney transplant, but the donor wasn't just anyone. It was his son, Chris Jordan, who rose to the occasion and gave up one of his kidneys. Both Jordan men are in good spirits shortly after being wheeled out of surgery. So the kidney transplant was fine. Houston rap legend later jumped on Instagram Live and praised his son. "My son saved my life. I can't say enough about him." This is talks about the kidney transplant. So we're going to take a moment, shouts out to Scarface, prayers up to him and his family that he have a speedy recovery. This man has been through so much since 2020 when that vid came out. Y'all remember? Y'all remember when he was the only person that was saying, "Yeah, I got the vid." He came on with his mask, "I'm not feeling good today." He was doing like a diary, letting you know everything that was happening to his body. So I will always remember. I don't remember all their music, just maybe a couple of songs, but I remember him more for being the face of 19, like in our community. He was the only one showing, and we know almost everybody done had COVID. My daughter ain't had it though. I don't know, but a couple of people who haven't had it. I think I've had it twice. I had it twice. And I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, I told y'all it's on the rise again. And I told y'all to go out and get y'all things. And I did. I got my Lysol, which is still almost $7 a can, y'all. Lysol. Nobody was even thinking about no Lysol 5 years ago. You can get Lysol for $2 or $3 a can. I went to Walmart and Lysol is $7 a can. So I had to move over to the Walmart brand. Yeah, I had to move over to the Walmart brand, but it was still $6 a can for some Lysol. And I got the Clorox wipes. I got me some elderberry, some vitamin C, some zinc. I got the whole package. A couple of things I'm still missing, but I got my gloves. We got our mask, and we re-upped on some more hand sanitizer. Because the main thing with this vid is you gotta wash your hands. You got to wash your hands. That's the main thing with this COVID. You got to wash your hands. So now we're gonna go over to some news in Hollywood. Get ready to put my moisturizer on. And look at this, y'all. Look at this. This is what came across my timeline. What in the world is going on, y'all? What in the world is going on? His wife done said she done had enough. Today. His wife done said she done had enough of it. She done went down to them people. You know how y'all talk. She done went down to them folks. And she done said enough is enough. Y'all remember when Judge Mathis had his own reality show? He did have his own reality show at one time. Judge Mathis' wife Linda, they parting ways after 40 years. So they must have got married when they was 20. So they're about 60 now. And they said it's over now. I'm just guessing. It's just what I seen on my timeline. I'm putting two and two together. Linda went on down there and filed for divorce from the judge on Thursday in Los Angeles County. Irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. Yeah, you ain't got to get messy. You ain't got to get messy. All you got to do is say irreconcilable differences. We just ain't getting along. The math ain't mathing over here at the Mathis house. In the filing, she listed her date of separation as of July the 17th and noted that they have no minor children. It's going to be quick. Yeah, this is going to be quick. She also applied for spousal support while asking that the court waive her husband's right to request support from her. It is unclear whether the couple had a prenuptial agreement in place. She also requested that the judge pay them legal fees. But she requested you pay them legal fees. Representatives for both parties did not reply. The college sweethearts got married in 1985, y'all. The year before I graduated high. Yeah. School. 1985. More than a decade before the premiere of Judge Mathis, which ran for 24 seasons. The arbitration-based reality show was recognized in 2004 with the NAACP Image Award for Outstanding News, Talk, and Information Series. Mathis is the longest-running Black female television host and second longest residing arbitrator in court TV behind Judge Judy. And in 2022 received a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. Before his tenure, Mathis, 61, worked as a judge in the Michigan 36th District Court. Well, Judge, look like the party over now. I'm trying to figure out, she being cute, saying just irreconcilable differences, but I want to know what really happened. I want to know what really happened. And let me tell you the rabbit hole I fell into this weekend. Okay, we finished with Judge Mathis. Okay, everybody finished with him. Okay, but because I saw this word ketamine right here, so this made me think of something. This weekend, I fell into all these videos on YouTube about people getting stopped by the police and being dirty, meaning they got extra stuff in their car that's not legal. But let me tell you what I found in common with all these people who got stopped. The last video I watched, young man driving 92 miles an hour in a 75 zone, okay? That was the first thing they got the police officer to make a U-turn, okay? So you know you dirty. Why are you driving 92? He was driving 92. Didn't nobody know this man from nothing, just traffic just flowing. So the police officer made a U-turn, came around, said, oh, let me see what's going on with this one. When he pulled up on him, the tags weren't right. So that was another reason why he stopped him. When he walked up to the car and asked for the driver's license wasn't right. So you got three things so far. First, you driving 92, which makes me stop eating my sandwich on the side of the road, okay? Make me stop eating my sandwich on the side of the road. Then I get behind you and your tags is too legit to quit. It's not matching with the car. The tags expired. The tags covered up. I done seen it all this weekend. Thirdly, I walk up to you nicely and say, can I see your driver's license? I get back to my car and check that driver's license. And the driver's license not hooking up right. So you got three things. So I go back to the car to tell you, look, you're driving 90-something. Your tag ain't right. Your driver's license ain't right. But while I'm standing there talking to you, I smell weed. Okay? This is not rocket science, y'all. This is not rocket science. There are several cars traveling on this highway. As a matter of fact, this highway leads from Mexico to somewhere in Texas. Mexico, Texas, yes. Somewhere right around there. So I stopped you because you're going 92. But then I found out your tag is acting up. Then your driver's license is wick-whack. Then I'm at the window talking to you, and I smell weed. 4 things. In this particular case right here, today is not your day, okay? Today is not your day because I'm not the regular city police officer, okay? I'm not the regular volunteer police officer. I'm not your regular police officer in training. You actually get pulled over by a Homeland Security officer. Okay? The last video I saw, this man gets pulled over by a Homeland Security officer. We got all the stuff that don't look right. You driving 92, the tags ain't right, the driver's license ain't right, and then I'm smelling weed. So of course, you're gonna tell me I can't search your car. But at this point, when it comes to Homeland Security, they don't really need your permission. They don't really need your permission at this point. Honey, I seen a video where this man had so much stuff in his car. The Homeland Security said, look, I want to work with you. We don't really want you. You need to help yourself out. The boy acting like he don't know. He said, so what you mean? What you talking about? What you mean? He acting dumb. These people saying they want you to turn the next person in, Dodo. They want you to turn the next one in. He said, we're going to make a controlled delivery. Meaning, whatever you got in this car right here, we're going to let you get back in this car. We're going to let you go ahead on and deliver it so we can get the next one. So this for all the people out here that's riding dirty. In case ain't nobody told y'all. Oh, let me tell you right quick what happened to this little boy. He decided to take the police up on their offer. He had his mother in the car with him. So he decides to turn, into a rat, like y'all call it. But he decides to turn in the next person. But he's nervous because now he's sitting on the side of the highway. And I kept saying, I wonder why he's so nervous. He told the police officer, they're watching me. He got so much stuff in his car. Y'all, he had 160,000 pills in his car. Was the Michael Jackson drug or ketamine? It was one of them, but he had 160,000 pills in his car. He said, I'm not going to live. I'm not going to live. He told the police officer, he said, they have a tracker in my car, an air tag, and they're watching me. So this is how they do now. When y'all agree that y'all going to do something for some little extra money on the side, these people is putting trackers in your cars and they following you to make sure that shipment gets where it need to go. So the police officer said, we're going to get off the highway. Moved him off the highway somewhere else to talk about the deal. But I said the story to say this. Stop breaking the laws if you're breaking the law. Stupid stuff. Driving 92 in a 75, you passing everybody. So you can tell that you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. If he was not speeding, he may not have ever gotten caught. You see what I'm saying? I went down a rabbit hole. I saw a truck driver do the same thing. His job is a truck driver. So now he will no longer have any type of way to sustain himself because he has some extra stuff in his pickup truck, not even his work truck. He has some extra stuff in his pickup truck. And somebody said, well, he's so comfortable with everything. He probably used to do it in the pickup. But on this particular day, his tag won't right. And he drove a little bit over that white line. So it be little stupid stuff that some of y'all do that get y'all in trouble. He drove a little bit over the white line. And so the police pulled him over, wanted to know, because I think it was night or something, wanted to know if he was sleepy or something. And he ended up getting his whole car searched and everything. Another reason why is because the stories never match. So if you ever get pulled over by the police, you better make sure everybody in that car telling the same story. I done seen so many videos where they pull the driver out. Oh, where you headed to? Where you going? How long you gonna be there? Oh, who you gonna see when you get there? Where'd you come from? Yeah. How long you work here? They're gonna ask you 12,000 questions. They asked one man something. I said, damn, I wouldn't know that either. But then they're gonna say, you stay right here. They're gonna walk up there. If you got a passenger in your car, they're gonna ask your passenger the same thing. And in every case I seen, the driver was talking about one story and the passenger was talking about something different. Or the passenger didn't want to talk at all, which made it look suspicious. So y'all stop being out there breaking the laws, trying to break the law. And make sure everybody in your car. I got pulled over one time in Virginia. Yeah, I got pulled over and I got searched. But this was in the summertime, and this was years ago when tinting your car just came out. And Virginia used to be real strict on car tint. They was real strict. So I had a minivan that was blacked out. So they pulled me over. We wasn't even speeding. They couldn't even give us a speeding ticket. But they pulled me over. I don't even know what they pulled me over for. And we was out there talking. And of course, he was asking us where we was going and all this and that, this and that, this and that. You see the tags, I'm not from here. He said, do you mind if I check your van? And the van was empty. I mean, it was completely empty. The only thing was in the van was one suitcase. And I said, sure. So we went to the back. I opened up the suitcase. I said, there's nothing in here. I'm just going to pick my kids up from the summertime, bring them back home. But everybody in the car had the same story because we was doing the same thing. Y'all have some of these people saying, oh, I just got off work. I'm going here, going there. Then somebody else saying, I don't know. I'm just riding with him. I don't know where we're going. Like, oh, that's looking suspicious. And then they'll ask the driver, who is this person in the car? What are they to you? Where they come from? Just so they can go up and ask the passenger the same question to see if the stuff match. Okay. All right, y'all. So this is my video for today. It's Monday. We're ready to start the week off. Y'all be safe out there. I will see y'all in the next Rich Live. Peace, Riches.